Chris Voshell. I'm here with David Llewellyn, Mizuno's Director of Research and Development. Earlier this year, we launched our Mizuno Pro S-1 iron. It's player's cavity back, designed at that really elite level player. Early tour adoption has been fantastic, and with that, we're so excited to now have in the line the Mizuno Pro S-1, the muscle back edition of that family.
This is a line of iron models that really service the elite ball striker, what they need, taking a look at trends out on tour, how we design the sole in terms of this being a little bit flatter, more bounce angle to it, and a little bit sharper leading edge. It allows for certain swing types, certain angles of attack, certain club paths to move through the turf a little bit faster. When you look at the S1, what you're going to see is a slightly more square toe. A top line that maybe flows a little bit through the set, where in the long irons it's thin, but as you transition to your scoring irons, it gets thinner and thinner. Obviously, when you're talking about a muscle back design, and we could kind of call this a channel back design, it does give us a little bit more vertical stability by having that separation of weight between the muscle portion and the top line portion. Give you some more distance control and more, I would say, consistent, stable spin rates coming into the green.
You know, it almost gives the appearance of little to no technology.
Yeah.
But there's so much tech or fine-tuning built into a club that's ultimately designed for that player who likes to fine-tune their shots.
This couldn't have existed decades ago.
Right.
This can only exist now because of the tools that we have on the modeling and simulation side in terms of truly making this an optimized muscle back. You know, obviously Mizuno grain flow forged HD, that process has been optimized over the course of years and decades to where we are now. We've made yet another tweak in the forging process. We're able to create the hosel and the hosel transition using less material, accentuating the grain flow, having those long continuous grades, which gives you that impact feedback more so than other forgings out there.
Yeah, and ultimately that's the number one thing we're talking about in these clubs is feel and control. And that ability to control the grains with our Grain Flow Forge HD process, it really emphasizes both of those features. And it really is something that I think Mizuno shines on.